Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? We have quite a few things to talk about today, okay? And the first thing is that we should all listen to, okay? And this has to do with our property taxes. We are being used as chattel, okay? And property taxes are unconstitutional, and I believe that this is why the governor of Florida, DeSantis, is trying his best to do away with property taxes because they are unconstitutional. When we buy land, and then, or we build a house, or we buy a house, once we buy it, that's it, or we buy a piece of property, that's it, it's the same thing as going to a store. Once you purchase an item, you pay taxes on it once, right? Well, why, when we purchase a home or we purchase a piece of land, are we continually paying taxes on it every single year? We already purchased it. We already paid taxes on it. Why do we have to do it every single year? We don't have to continually pay taxes on an item, right? No, we pay taxes on it once, and that's it. It should be the same thing for everything all year round. And same thing for, like, even when it comes to our cars, man. Same thing, like with like the car registration. That's the same thing as paying a tax, dude. Come off it. Once it's registered, it's registered. That's it. Unless you go buy a new car. Stop it. It should be for the amount of time that you own the car, not constantly re-register every single year. It's like, stop. Money hungry.
Constitutionally, you have found that it is illegal or against the Constitution for anyone to be charged a property tax on their real estate.
Yes. In the last 5 years, 21.25 trillion of property overvaluation has occurred, from which in 2024, the system stole $450 billion from the property owners. The entire system is a fraud. We have the evidence. We're proving it. We're stating it. We've stated it in the past, except now we're stating it straight to the DOJ.
Does this apply to all 50 states and DC?
It's worse than you think. It literally applies, believe it or not, to every single citizen of the United States of America, not just the tax-paying real estate property owners. Well, who owns those central appraisal districts that are committing that fraud? Well, the answer is the school districts and the taxing entities. The school districts come out and they say, well, we need more schools because this is about the children. The bottom line is, this is not about the children. This is about pensions. Your children are being used as shields.
So, are you aware who retired Colonel Doug McGregor is? He was Operation Desert Storm, I believe. He has confirmed that the Mexican cartels have what's called javelin systems in their missiles that we sent over to the Big U, okay? And they are along the U.S. border. And he says that the Border Patrol and the Texas Guard confirmed that 100 yards onto the other side of the Mexican border, you'll see these javelin systems lined up. How scary is that? Imagine living near the border, and 100 yards that way, you'll see these javelin systems lined up. Imagine that. How scary is that? But these same systems were the ones that we sent to the Big U. How the hell did Mexico end up with them? But not just Mexico. In the hands of some of the most dangerous criminals ever recorded. But to make things crazier, Russia ended up with some of them as well. Yeah. So about 50% of everything that showed up in the Big U ended up somewhere it wasn't supposed to be. It didn't belong. Make that make sense? How the hell did that happen? How did it get shipped there? Oh, wait. It didn't get shipped there to begin with. It never got shipped to the Big U. No. But that's just my unprofessional opinion. But in addition, he says that these members of these extremist groups, we'll just call them that, they also get free health care and free dental care. Do you get free dental? Me neither. We pay for it. Do you get free health care? Me neither. We pay for it. Something isn't right here. More and more is going to be coming out soon. And I can only imagine how dirty it's going to be. I can't wait to find out. Ciao.
The strike package, we have a seat for you on a B-2 and you can watch the bombs go off. Would you like to do that? Nobody wants to do that. There's no interest in this country in any of that crap. But people in this country are damn well interested in what's happening on the Mexican border, and I just spent 3 days down there. And they're damn well interested in what's happening in Mexico because they know that that is a cesspool of barbarism, savagery, criminality. And that's our existential threat. Not China, not Russia, not Iran, not anywhere. We can manage those things. President Trump can manage those things. This thing down on the Mexican border is really at a boiling point. We need to understand that.
Tell me, what does that mean?
Well, what it means is that the cartels run everything. I mean, we hear about this President Scheinbaum in Mexico. Forget it. You know, she controls, 40 square kilometers in Mexico City. This whole thing is an organized crime state. Everyone in Mexico knows the truth. You know, if you go to Mexico City, my oldest son was just down there for a month, and he speaks very fluent Spanish, and he was talking to lots of people, and he loved the place, loved Mexico City, loves Mexicans. But they'll tell you flat out, well, don't go there and don't go here and don't go there and don't ride in this cab and don't take this automobile. Don't go to that airport. You know, everybody knows the truth. Everybody knows who operates what, who controls what. And if you navigate through this maze of invested power of the cartels, you can survive. But if you accidentally cross into their territory and are seen as a potential problem in any way, shape, or form, you're dead. But at the same time, you've got whole families of these cartels, people that work for them that are being treated for dental needs, medical problems, whatever else. I mean, you join the cartel, you get free health care, you get all of this. It's bizarre, but it's real. And you pointed out the weapons going down there are serious. I was down there and we talked to several people who were border patrolmen, also talked to some Texas Guard people. They said, we just go 100 yards on the other side into Mexico, and behind the ridgeline over there, you'll see all the weapons, all the RPGs, the Javelin missile systems that have found their way to Mexico.
Javelin missile systems?
Yeah, we've got it. They've got those things over there.
From Ukraine?
Yeah, sure. Well, we sent over, I don't know how many, 1,000 of them? And several hundred were captured by the Russians. And then I'm sure several were sold on the black market. I mean, about 50% of everything that showed up there ended up somewhere that didn't belong. You know, it's just one huge corrupt industry in Ukraine. And the longer we feed it cash, the worse it will get. So you've got to starve it of cash, starve it of ammunition.